Yo, Ecomi family, VeVe City. This is the Bavarian Dad Batman. Let's talk about the OUP, what I like about it, what I don't like about it, and what probably could be done to fix that, or I don't know if I have any ideas. So the OUP, it's old news, I know. I was away a while. I don't have Twitter anymore, so I'm slow and behind. But the OUP, I love it. I like it. And I don't love the OUP, but I love that it is in there. That is a system that has started to implement OMI burns on a regular base, an automatic base. The great thing is that it is a system that works and that probably works sustainably, which is important in my opinion. That's about it, what I love, because that's what the OUP should do. There are some things that I don't like. The first thing I was thinking when I heard the explanation of Reese a while ago was, damn, this is complicated. I'm not going to know how it's going to be. But then I remembered I am an old person, and I don't know how Pokemon works. So it will work probably, or I can figure it out. So the thing is, the good thing is that it's there and that it is going to be burning OMI, and they will tweak it, of course, and they have to tweak it because some things I don't like as much. Maybe basically the stuff with the selling fees, that is, yeah, it's weird. It's a crutch, basically. That's what it is. You have to deposit the gems to list your item and stuff. You see on these examples that it is basically not the first path or the wanted path or the perfect thing. I'm sorry for rambling. I hope you can keep up with my stuttering. So I haven't talked in a while in English. So the other thing that I don't really like is that it is an additional fee. But patient Hodl Fandom had a video about it where he run the numbers on it with payout, and you get basically save 9% of fees when you use OMI to cash out, which is great. And this is something people will use, I think. But for the average people and the smaller people, it is not that easy to access it or to comprehend it. And that is another point that I hope they will fix, and I think they will fix it because they know that it's necessary. In my opinion, the non-crypto guy has not that much incentive to use OMI right now, because it seems like an additional fee if you use it. You have the 8.5 fee in gems for selling something, and to use OMI there's an additional fee, and the non-crypto user might not understand why it is beneficial. They see another fee comes up, I'm going to use that without the fee. I hope they will bring some more incentives for the new users, for the non-crypto people to use OMI. And there are some forced incentives, basically if they sell accessories only in OMI. This would do something, but to really push OMI to the people, they would have to have some more incentives, like in financial ways, to make it interesting to use OMI, because it is complicated for a lot of people to know what OMI is, where to buy it, and just get comfortable with the cryptocurrency. And they have said that they are going to implement ways to buy directly in the app. So VeVe is basically an exchange with which would break down a lot of barriers, but still there would have be a way or an incentive of ways. No, that's completely bullshit. More incentives to incentivize the people to buy Omi or to use Omi. And I think there will be a lot of incentives to do that, and the community will do that too. With the VeVe-Verse, I come on that to speak on that in the later interviews. What the fuck am I talking about? I will do another video on that topic. So it's ridiculous. And if and basically when they will implement more incentives to use Omi, this will happen. But it takes time. This is the first iteration of it, and with the timeline and all that stuff, when it's implemented, we will see how it works. And then we can explore how to get the new users and the non-crypto people to use Omi. This is something I would have liked to have more communication on. Not that they have to have more concrete ways to incentivize that, but a clearer way to communicate. We have this on our radar, and this we are working on that basically. I truly think they are working on that, and I have no problem waiting for that. I just think it is basically for the community, for the emotional people that are going crazy all the time, just to know they have this also on the radar. So because they have a lot to do and are working on a lot of stuff. We have seen this with the VeVe-Verse, which is awesome. I like it very much. And so what could happen to make the Omi burns better? I think there will be a lot of more possibilities in the VeVe-Verse, and for now it's just getting to implement all this to make this happen, to see Omi burning constantly. Then we see how much it is and what happens when basically drops come, and what happens when this thing is used basically. So I'm really excited about it. I'm happy that this is starting. And again, remember, we are here in the long run for years, and this system is going to run for years. And I was going to make a video a while ago, like half a year ago, about how the market is a powerhouse. And we already see that the purchases on the secondary market are way higher than the store. And the thing is with the market, the more items available in the market, the more transactions can happen. And this has a compounding effect. And if from the secondary market a percentage is burned in Omi, this is also going to be exponential because of the compounding effect. And this takes time, and this will have to evolve. But over the years, this secondary market and the possibilities to burn Omi will be nowhere near what we can imagine right now. Of course, some collectibles will extinct because they're not much available. Some season 1 collectibles are like in the 20s or 30s, 30 items available or something. But there are coming a lot more, and most of the items will stay in the secondary market and be available, and will be traded and sold and stuff. And this is going to be a huge thing. The secondary market will be basically a compound of all drops that happened to be available, and the percentage of that will burn Omi, which is awesome. So I'm really excited to see how that plays out in the next few years, and I'm very optimistic, since this is a system that is going to be integrated deeply into the complete system, and it's running automatically and sustainably, And yeah, I'm pumped. If we have to get used to all this crutchiness, so be it. And the new guys will grow up with that. The new people that are on board with that will get help from the older people and get it explained, and that is basically their 0 point where they start, and then they don't know it differently. For us very early adopters, it is basically a bit weird because I had gems to Omi like one day and then it didn't work. But this is a very straightforward process, and this other one is a bit more complicated. But if you start with that complicated one, you get used to it and it's okay. So you have everything else to compare to that instead of to maybe an easier way. So I'm pumped. I'm already excited. I'm talking a lot of stupid things today. If you're still here, I am truly thankful for basically wasting your time. But thank you for that. You're a legend. See you in the next video about the Weverse. Deadbot out.